Welcome back to Made Media. I know it's been a while since we've had a video. Um, and I thought appropriately we'd come back with a review of the Batman and Robin wave by Mcfarlane. I was so excited to order this wave. I remember when they announced this wave back at SDCC in July this year, and the second I saw the teaser photos of this wave, I was like, I'm all in. I am all in. I love Batman and Robin. I love Batman Forever. Everybody knows that. So we got the first figure in the wave here. You got Alicia Silverstone's Batgirl. I always get Batgirl and Batwoman confused. What makes her girl and what makes her woman? But anyway, we have the first figure there. She comes in her black outfit, and then you have Mr. Freeze's head, shoulder pads, his ice ray right there, ice gun, and then you have the effect piece there. You have Poison Ivy, Uma Thurman's Poison Ivy, and then you have Freeze's torso there. It's the second figure in the wave. Then we have Chris O'Donnell's Robin. He comes with some ice effects, some frozen effects, and Mr. Freeze's arms. And then we have Batman. George Clooney Batman, baby. Spoilers for The Flash. This was awesome, dude. This was amazing, and I'm so glad I have the Bat pack from Mcfarlane that had every single Batman, the Bat signal, and it came with a George Clooney, but I had to get this to build Freeze, so it's cool. I'll take two, man. I don't care. I'll have them posed differently. But he comes with Freeze's legs and some more ice effects, frozen effects. So yeah, that's the wave in order. Now we're gonna crack into this in order as you see here. So we're gonna take a look at Batgirl first, and Poison Ivy, Robin, and Batman. So let's open it on up, guys. She looks pretty dang good, even just standing there in a museum pose, man. The way that cape swoops to the left like that, the gauntlets, the details in the suit, you know, for an all black suit, you can really see a lot of detail there. Taking a closer look at the likeness of Alicia Silverstone, if I can get my camera to focus right there. I think it looks pretty good. On camera, maybe she's looking a little pudgy, maybe a little big nose, I don't know, but maybe that's better angle. That looks pretty, I don't know, man, but in person it looks pretty dang good, man. Sometimes the details and the likeness doesn't come off that great on camera, but I'm pretty happy with her. I did pose her up a little bit, played and mess around. She's got pretty good articulation. I don't know if I should go through the articulation. I guess I will real quick. So the head swivels. It does get in the way of that hair a little bit. You can't really look up all that much because of the hair. You can get her head to tilt down a little bit, but you're gonna have that gap in the hair back there. Taking a look at the shoulders, she goes up to 90. You could probably fudge it a little bit past 90, but 90 is good enough for both sides. She does have why am I blanking on the cut right there? The cut in the shoulder. What am I thinking of? The rotator cut, whatever that is. I'm blanking on the name of that. Then she does have bicep swivel. She has double jointed elbows. Way to go, Mcfarlane, for giving female figures double jointed elbows. We love to see it. She has a diaphragm cut that goes all the way around town. She can, just with that top cut, she can get a crazy extension back, good extension forward, and then if you add in that bottom, still crazy extension. The bottom swivel and cut. You got a rubbery underwear piece right there crotch piece. She can kick forward a good amount, which is great because she does do a lot of kicking poses. She does get a good extension back, which you love to see. There is no thigh swivel. You can get a little bit there, but it would be nice if there was a thigh cut right there, especially because she has those high boots. Mcfarlane, you could have hit it, man. Your whole thing is loving to hide cuts. You could have hit that cut, man. You got no excuses, bruh. You got double jointed knees. I kind of hate the ankles on Mcfarlane, but it does get good rotation forward, good rotation back, and you can get like you see like a little bit of a hinge there if you angle it kind of the right way. You can get it to pose. I'll have some pictures. I got her to pose without the stand since we're talking about that. She doesn't come with any accessories like hand swaps out or anything like that. She comes with the Mr. Freeze Build-A-Figure pieces, which we will go over when we go over Mr. Freeze. And other than that, she comes with the little Mcfarlane stand that has the little DC logo that most DC figures come with, all the same size. And then we have the art card there with Alicia Silverstone's picture. Now these all have the picture from the VHS cover, which is sick. I can imagine if you have a display and you put all four of these right next to each other behind the display, you could look like you have it in front of the VHS cover. That looked pretty dope. And then obviously you get that read up of it on the back there. So that is Batgirl. Not a bad start, not a bad start to the wave. Let's take a look at Poison Ivy. So here's Poison Ivy, Uma Thurman. This figure is beautiful. I love the dark boots with the sculpting down there of the little ivy vines leading up into the lighter shade of green all the way up her leggings with more of that vine detail that's painted all the way up to her corset, maybe. I know there's like a term for this kind of a dress or suit, but covered in the vines with some highlights there. Looks amazing. She's got her little elbow sleeves on that she had in the movie that was like a kind of a thinner material, which is great. You got sculpting on the hands of the vine. She's got her rings, even the small detail on the inside. You have the ivy that she would blow the powder out of to make them fall in love, which is great because you can definitely get her into that pose to show off. Amazing, amazing. Thank God Mcfarlane gave her those double jointed elbows, guys. We can have her blowing her dust at Batman and Robin all day. Pause. And yes, you do have to say pause, low key. Take a look at that face sculpt, man. Let's get in closer to that. Now, I don't think it has a ton of likeness to Uma Thurman. It looks like a basic face, but it does look really good. Like, it's Uma Thurman, but it isn't Uma Thurman, if that makes sense. But I love the detail of the eyes, her little head bandana, or hair piece with the vines in it, the sculpting of the hair with her little bumps that she had. She had some beautiful hair designs in the movie, and the sculpting, the bright red of the hair, the glossy lips, bro, with the snake venom. Let's see if we can focus on. It is very glossy. I think you guys can see that. That's a great attention to detail. And she's got the little vines on the earrings, kind of looking like a little P-rock leaf right there. This figure, man, this figure is beautiful. I think this is definitely the most beautiful looking figure in the wave. And it does have great articulation. You know, you're not going to get a lot of movement with that hair up and down at all, really. Do get all the swivel. Shoulders go to 90. She also has the collar cut. The hell is the name of that cut, man? Well, anyway, she's got it. She's got it. She's got double jointed elbows. You love to see it. She does have bicep swivel hidden under the sleeves. Mcfarlane, way to go, boy. She does have pins, though. You hate to see it. We need to get rid of the pins, boy. She has the top diaphragm cut, which does go back and forward. A lot of swivel, tilts, all the good stuff. You have the bottom cut. Will get you even more tilt and swivel all the way back, all the way forward. You have the same thing, rubber piece at the crotch here. She will kick forward and out, up 90. Same back, you can get back really well. No thigh cut. You can't hide this one like on Batgirl, but still, we need thigh cuts, man. We got the double jointed knees, which is great. And the swivel at the ankle. He's doing these new kind of ankle joints instead of balls where they're like, I don't know. I think they're ugly. They work fine, I guess. I don't like the way they look though. And you can get some rocker there. In and out. If you need to break Poison Ivy's leg like that, I guess. And you can get her standing somewhat easily with the fact that she has heels. She has heels, but she is not that hard to balance at all, guys. Whoa, look at that. What was that, a couple seconds? Holy shit. That's pretty good. So yeah, she looks really good. She also comes with the Mcfarlane DC stand and her art card, which has a beautiful picture of Uma Thurman from the VHS cover. You can see Clooney's chin right there, boy. Take a look at the info sheet on the back there. So like I said, those look great. I love that it's an actual picture of the actress and not just a picture of the action figure. This is what we need. We need the art. When it comes to a comic book figure, we need the picture of the actress or actor or the source material when it comes to anything else. I hate when he does the figure with a picture of the figure. It's like, why do we need that? So anyway, that has been Poison Ivy. Let's cut back and take a look at Robin. So here he is in his black and red suit from Batman and Robin. He had the original looking Batman suit or Robin suit in Batman Forever. I'm hoping we'll get that figure release, that different outfit. But this is his suit in Batman and Robin. The one critique I have for the suit, this red looks more like a burnt orange or maybe even a brown orange. In person, I don't know if it's coming that way off on the camera. It looks a little more orange / red on the camera, but in person it's definitely with brown tones in there, dark orange. In the movie, it was very metallic. It was a very metallic red. And I would have loved to see that shiny metallic paint on there. You can't see it in the picture, but it definitely would have been nice to have that metallic looking kind of red. It would have made the figure stand out more. Taking a closer look at the likeness to Mr. Chris O'Donnell here. I do think the likeness is there. I do feel like his head is a little long up and down. It's coming off a little slender, a little stretched out. But the likeness is there, and definitely on the shelf it will look like Chris O'Donnell. Taking a look at the articulation real quick, we have a little past 90 on the shoulder joint. Both sides, the head can look down, the head can look up, as you can see right there. He has the shoulder swivel there. He has the cuts in the biceps, double jointed elbows. He also has, I guess I haven't been showing off the wrist articulation. All the wrists have these hinge and swivel ball joints where you have to turn the ball to either get it to hinge side to side or forward and back. plastic cape. And then we have the diaphragm cut up top. You can get side to side. Oh, look at that. What do we got here, boy? Dang. He's dabbing on him. He's dabbing on him. Sorry, I know. All right, so we got good bend back on the top diaphragm. Good amount forward, and then with the bottom, not much more, but you still get that swivel at the bottom. If I keep him straight up and down, you can see a little bit of swivel at the bottom, or hinge. And then we get the swivel side to side. You got the same thing, the rubber crotch piece there. He can kick up and out, 90. Back, a little less so. And then we have double jointed knees with ratchets. Get them both up like that. You got his ankle forward and back. You get the cuts there that allow you to spin it. And then you also do get the rocker there. You know, I didn't like those ball joints that they had before, and I don't like the way that this cut looks, but I think you get a better rocker with these new cuts. So there is that. That's a positive. Because I used to really just not want to buy Mcfarlane because of those ankle articulation. Ankle articulation is very important on any kind of figure, whether it is 6 scale, 12 scale, or even 3 3/4. So that's our boy Robin. He as well comes with the DC stand. And then we get the beautiful art picture, Mr. Chris O'Donnell there. And let me see if I can focus. The read up right there. There is that. So that is Robin. No hand switch outs. No, only the accessories that come with him are the Mr. Freeze pieces. We'll do get these frozen effects with Robin. So I believe you could just put his head in there like so. Looks like he's been shot in the face with the freeze. And you got this piece here, which I believe goes on the leg / foot here. Getting those pieces on is gonna be a beach, because you got, it has a little hook there that you're supposed to hook around the leg there, I believe. So you got a little frozen leg action, a little frozen face action, and now he has been frozen by Mr. Freeze, boy. That's a pretty cool effect, actually. If you're going to be posing him up next to Freeze, get some good pictures in there. So there's those. All right, all right, all right. Let's take a look at Batman. You have the Mcfarlane Wave Batman on the left from the Batman and Robin wave, and on the right we have the Clooney Batman from the Bat Pack. Now, as you can see here, the biggest difference is going to be the capes. With the Batman and Robin wave, you get that rubber cape that kind of hangs down. It is a very, very flimsy rubber, so it is manipulatable. That's a word. And then you get the cloth cape with this one. Kind of has that nice drape kind of look. This one has that more splayed out kind of look. If you want to do a sort of a he's sort of lunging out at you. Let me get this out of the way. Sort of in that Keaton kind of a way, where you get his arms out there and he's sort of falling out. I guess you could do it with this one. I would still get a regular cape. As you can see, this one is a fingerprint magnet. It has some residue on there. It does look nice though, I guess, if you have him, you know, standing up and down, and you want him to sort of have that splayed out, you got that. Or you have the backpack with the sort of the drape going on. Now, taking a look at the likenesses, they're, to me, exactly the same. think they both really look like Clooney, both on camera and in person. Not seeing any difference on the suit at all either. Same articulation, same everything. This has the same articulation as the Robin. I'm not going to get into articulation. He has the same pretty much. So yeah, there's Batman. Now, Batman does come with the legs of Mr. Freeze, and he also comes with another 2 freeze effects. This is looking like punches. All right, there you go. So you can put him over his hands, make him look like he's got little ice cuffs on there. Or maybe he was trying to give a nice, good punch to Freeze there in mid-punch. He got his stuff frozen up there, so there you go. Nice that they give you those effects. Those are pretty cool. All right, so that is Batman. Let's take a look at the Collect and Connect, build a figure. I don't know what they call them on Mcfarlane. We're gonna take a look at Mr. Freeze next, so join me in a quick second. Mr. Freeze, Arnold Schwarzenegger with his ice gun there, ray gun, freeze gun, whatever you want to call it, little ice effect. And man, he looks good, nice and thick figure. You got the silver, well, gray molded plastic, very light, sort of a silver gray. It's molded, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, it does look good. I do wish he had more of a chrome look. I don't know if you could see, but you can see here, some of the pieces on the head looks like they painted it silver, and even if it had that kind of a look all over the body, he might look a little cooler there. Oh, see what I did there? Let's take a look at the likeness of Arnold Schwarzenegger. So, it's there and it's not there, again, like Uma Thurman. It looks good, it looks well painted. I know it's Arnie because I know the character is Arnie. I don't know if it's because it looks like Arnie, but at the same time, he kind of does look like Arnie, but at the same time, it's not Arnie. So I do really like that clear blue that you get up there, the molded plastic and the translucent kind of a blue plastic. I wish you got that here. They did little pieces here. Here it's just painted light blue, but in all these sections, if it had that clear blue, man, that could really take this figure up and over the edge. The ice effect looks really cool. It's kind of got a translucency towards the end, and all the way down to the tip, it gets like a darker blue paint. It is that swirly, twirly plastic that some people don't like. I don't mind it. I'm glad to have a Freeze. Let's take a look at Freeze's articulation because he is slightly different than the rest because he's a big guy here. So straight up and down, looking forward like a boss. All right, so here's how this is gonna work. You got the head and the shoulder pads that I believe come with Batgirl. You have the torso that comes with Poison Ivy. You have the arms that come with Robin and the legs that come with Batman. And I believe the gun and gun effect also come with Batgirl. Let me double check. Yes, that is correct. The gun and the ice effect come with Batgirl. So here we go into articulation. So the head can, let's get further back here. Look up that much. So not very much. He can look down, not much. He mostly looks straight ahead. So that kind of sucks there. You do get swivel side to side, slight amount of tilt for your expressive, what you got going on over there, Poison Ivy? So you got that. You have these rubber shoulder pads here, which for the sake of the posing, we are going to take off because you get the shoulder to go up 90 He also has that hinge and swivel at the shoulder there. And then you have, I want to say that bicep. No, that is all one piece. So you get the swivel at the elbow instead of a bicep cut. You see the hinge there? You get 90. That is not going to be a double hinge there. And then at the wrist here, you see you get the bend in, which I don't even, there you go. So you get that hinge in, and then, which also swivels. So if you want to in, or you want to swivel the hand and do side to side instead of forward and back, you could do that. And then you do get the little bit of swivel at the hand, but that is not a bendable joint there. Diaphragm, get a good amount of bend at the top there. Not too much tilt back with both. You get a good amount of bend forward with both. You get a good amount of bend backwards. And then we have the rubber piece at the crotch there, which will allow you to kick forward and out about 90, back almost 90, maybe halfway there. Then you got, again, no swivel at the thigh, which would have a perfect cut to do swivel at the thigh. Oh, you do, however, get boot swivel here. So that's pretty damn nice. So we got a hinge back here that will get you a bend of 90. Oh, you got toe pivot. All of them have toe pivot, by the way. I think I skipped over toe pivot. You can get a hinge forward, back on ratchets, and then you get some rocker in, some rocker out. So there's Mr. Freeze, boy. Dang, keep wanting to bend that damn toe joint. His legs are really, or his feet are really, that ratchet's really strong there. All right. So those shoulder pads go in via peg. They are rubber. And then you got him back, up and down. And you got his gun here. Take a little quicker look at the details there. It's very well sculpted. It would have been nice to have paint instead of just that plastic. He also comes with the stand. And you get no art picture for Mr. Freeze because he's the Build-A-Figure, so that sucks. I think he doesn't come with a stand either. I might be wrong. Yeah, no stand for Freeze. Maybe because he's got those big feet. I don't know. They expect you don't need it, but no stand for Freeze. He just is the way he is. Now, let's take a look at the whole lineup in front of each other. We'll do some size comparisons. And yeah, we'll do final thoughts. The whole Batman and Robin wave side by side. Looking here. Thinking Clooney's a little short. Unless it's because and I don't even have Chris's legs all the way together, so he's definitely more thick, wider than the Robin figure, but looking a little short next to Chris O'Donnell. I gotta see if Chris O'Donnell's taller than him in real life, but even Poison Ivy is kind of dwarfing Clooney over here. I don't know what that's all about. Then we got Freeze, who luckily kind of towers over all of them. He could be a little taller, I think. I think Arnold Schwarzenegger's like 6'4" in real life, but I think these three together look pretty good. Maybe Clooney's a little short. But yeah, I'm happy with the wave. I think they look great. So here they all are. So here we have the Mcfarlane Batman, 89 next to them. And he is scaling way better with Robin over there. Taller than Clooney, so maybe it is a Clooney thing. Maybe Clooney's a little short. I don't know, but there you go. You got 89 Batman. We got Val Kilmer with Robin there. Looking pretty good. He also is taller than Clooney, which is crazy to me. So you got Kilmer. These are all from the Bat six pack that came with the Signal. So there you go. You got Kilmer there. Let's see if the other Clooney is dwarfed by. Yeah, maybe this guy's a little taller, or maybe it's the way I have the other ones. Yeah, because he's gone. Whoa. So maybe this one's a little taller, or maybe I do have this guy's legs too far apart. I don't know. That's a better sizing to me. So all right. Now we got Bale next to your 90s Batman. He is a good size to the other figures, I believe. Now we have the beefy Batman himself. A lot of people's favorite Batman, including me, the look of him anyway. We have Batfleck in his tactical suit. Thick as hell. Standing next to everybody, he's good size. Let's see how he looks next to Freeze there. He's even probably on par with Freeze, and thick too. That would be a great on movie comparison. And now least, but definitely least, we have Pattinson next to all the lineup. Looking pretty good, also taller, but you know what? I just realized all of them are taller because I do have the bases on them. But I wonder if that would change anything. Not much. Now we could get a comparison with a comic Batman. This guy is really low because I have him spread wide eagle. But there you have Mr. Thomas Wayne Batman there. Here we have the Batmobile from Mcfarlane. Second release. This is the 89 Batmobile, so not from the Flash. And this is the Bat Signal that came with the six-pack, the Bat six-pack. So here we have Batgirl, a Silverstone, next to the Batmobile. Then we have Chris O'Donnell, Robin, next to the Batmobile and Signal. And we have Mr. Clooney as well, next to the Batmobile and the Signal. So there you have it, guys. I think that's all the comparisons we'll do. But anyway, let's see if we can get a final shot here with all of them next to each other. No. There you go. There we go. That's the Batman and Robin wave by Mcfarlane Toys. I appreciate everybody checking out this review. Hopefully we get a ton more from Made Media. I'm trying to do some more stuff. I'm doing a lot of stuff on Instagram. Follow me over there at Instamade Media. All one word. INSTAMADE Media. I'm posting some more reels and things over there. And I will be posting more on this page as well. Also catch me on other streams, Collecting Weekly, The Ben Thomas Show, LWO. I appreciate everybody for the support and all the subscribers that have stuck around during my break. And yeah, thank you guys.